channel.
Hi guys!
Today we're here to update the bean video. So it's been exactly 7 days since we planted the two types of beans. We're going to do the update on the Lima bean, right? The Lima bean, and then we're going to do an update on the bush bean, right? So on day 4, we noticed that roots were starting to sprout. So on day 4, the roots were coming out on both beans on day 4. That was exciting, right, to see, Daniel, the roots?
Yes.
It was exciting? So how did you take care of the beans? What did you do?
I put a lot of water inside the plant.
Not a lot, because there's no holes in here, but you put water in it, right, every day? So he watered it every day once the dirt looked dry, and then we put it under a 120-volt light bulb every day for 6 hours in the day, and then we would turn the light bulb off at night. So this just sprouted leaves today on day 7. It's really green and nice. And then about 2 days ago, about day 5, this is when the stem started to come out of the dirt. But this bean is still in the dirt. So it's still under, but it looks really healthy, so I'm not worried. I think that it's just going to take a little bit longer. I think it's going to probably take about another week for it to come out, but I'll do an update in another week on how to replant this in a bigger pot. Why should we plant this in a bigger pot, Daniel?
So I can have more space to grow.
Yes, it needs more space, right, to grow. Because if I keep these beans in this cup, it's not going to grow to its fullest potential, and it's not going to make a lot of beans, right?
Or a lot of roots.
Right. So the more space it has, the more room it has to spread out. So the Lima beans are doing great. They look great. They look really healthy. The stem is really strong. The leaves are really green. What kind of nutrients does Lima beans have? Protein. And iron. And what is protein for? What do we need protein for?
To make us strong.
Okay, and then what do we need iron for? What do we need iron for?
To be strong.
To be strong, but also it's for energy, right?
Energy.
So growing up, I usually heard protein tied to either chicken or eggs or to lean meat. I never really heard it tied to beans. So this year, I really want to try a different source of protein for our family. And I want to try and eat a lot more beans this year. What do you think? Is that a great idea?
Yes.
Yes? Okay, so more beans this year. When all my 3 pregnancies, I was iron deficient, and they would give me iron pills. But this last pregnancy, when we were stationed in Okinawa, I ate a lot of beans, a lot of soybeans, because it was everywhere. It was in the restaurants. They sold a lot of the plants. I grew a lot of soybeans. So I felt a lot better, and I had a lot more iron, a lot more energy. So I wasn't as tired or fatigued. Now the bad news is with our other plant. What is this one, Daniel?
The bush bean.
The bush bean. The bush bean is not looking too good, right, Daniel? What do you think happened? What do you think happened?
Someone put so much water.
Someone?
Inside it.
Someone? Or?
Mommy put a lot of water inside it.
Well, if you look closely, you can see that the bean looks a little moldy. So it looks like it's molding. So I don't think there was enough. I think the dirt is too compact, and I think that the water is still sitting there, so it's causing it to mold. So I'm not giving up, because they still look like they might possibly get roots, right? So we'll give it another week. But in the meantime, I'm going to research, and I'm going to see and figure out what happened. Because the beans look like they're moldy. They're dead. You think they're dead?
Yeah.
Okay, maybe they're dead. Because they look moldy and nothing is happening. No roots. Roots should have sprouted. But does that mean that we're going to give up?
No, we're still going to finish it.
We're going to grow again? We're going to grow some more? We have to. We're going to eat beans this year, right?
Yes.
Okay. So we're going to update in about a week on how these bush beans do, and then how what is this called?
Lima beans.
The Lima beans. We're waiting for the second one to sprout, right? So we're still waiting for the second one. And then we're gonna do an update on how to repot this, right?
Yes.
Okay, so is that it, Daniel?